sponsored by Jeans Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, the official dealership of Life in Alaska.
Hello, Interior Alaska. Joe Cook here in a sports seat for you this evening. In sports tonight, we're going to start off with a story. Since relocating to Fairbanks back in October, I kind of noticed this is a hockey and basketball town. I was raised on basketball and football and played a lot of different sports, and you wouldn't know, but I'm a New Jersey Devils fan. But to get more familiar with Fairbanks hockey, I decided to get a behind-the-scenes look of the Nanack hockey experience, and here's what I found. One of the great moments at the Carlson Center, but I wonder, how does this turn into this? First, it's the rink. The ice takes a day to build up through a flooding process. Underneath the ice is concrete filled with glycol tubes that act as a freezer. The ice is painted at 1/16 of an inch.
And we'll start painting. Paint the floor white, paint in our lines, get the graphics down, and then we continue to build the ice up with fire hoses, with flood, until we hit about 1.25 inches for hockey games.
The ice is kept at 16 degrees and is checked 4 times a day. The Zamboni maintains the ice during and after games. This one's about 17 years old and has 2 operators. Hey, Nanax, how about naming the Zam? Preventive maintenance takes place before the games where everything is checked.
From the venue standpoint, to get ready for a hockey game, there's a lot of troubleshooting. We try and prevent things from happening.
While you enjoy food from the 9 concessions, you may see Matt Anderson, who recognizes veterans during the game. He knows where they are well in advance thanks to the ticketing office. He also organizes the entertaining games during breaks, but who comes up with them?
Anybody. Sometimes the coaches come up with a good one. Sometimes, myself or my staff will come up with one. Our sponsors, our fans, our boosters.
Take 3.
There's a 6-person crew running the video board. They can catch you on Kiss Cam with their robotic camera and provide replays and game day visuals. SMG is the company that manages the Carlson. They manage other venues like the Superdome. Some employees work 10 to 16-hour shifts on game days to provide the best experience for Nanack fans.
Just to see how excited they get and to help them have an enjoyable experience. That's probably the best part of working during a game.
You can tell the community really is into every single one of the teams, and the fact that we just get to give back to them, that's the best part about it.
Don't worry, Ice Dogs fans, you're next on my list. That story will be coming soon. But first, this week's matchup is the Wenatchee Wild. If the Ice Dogs win out, they could capture the top spot in the West Division, but they've already secured a playoff spot in first-round home ice. This 3-game series with Wenatchee will also be a Stick It to Cancer event in conjunction with the Greater Fairbanks Community Hospital Foundation. Jerseys will be auctioned off to raise money for the Circle of Hope Breast Cancer Project. And the young boys are stepping up, like Connor Nielsen, a Lathrop and Arctic Lions product. He had a goal and assist in his debut in their last game. The Ice Dogs are back home for 6 home games, and they want to build some momentum for the playoffs.
It's been a dream come true, you know. Like, I've been watching these guys since I grew up, and finally got the chance. And I did pretty good the first shot, I think.
I don't think we've been all that sharp the last couple of weeks or last 4 games. But we found a way to win, and that's what's important.
Just winning our 50-50 battles. I mean, we could skate with them and we could play physical with them, but we just got to keep winning the battles, and it comes down to getting net front pressure and just outnumbering on the puck at all times, pretty much.
To the hardwood as we look at another Mid-Alaska Conference team. The Lathrop Malamutes, the boys team, went 6-0 in conference. They will play the winner of Friday's North Pole West Valley game. This is a stacked team led by 4 seniors, the versatile Gabriel Cunningham, the little big man Tremont Washington, Everett Green in the middle, and Tevin Gladden. And you can't forget about junior Kyle Carlson, who plays like a senior. They have full court pressure defense that generates a lot of turnovers. And for the girls, they're always a threat with their big 3. Senior Jasmine White spearheads the offense for Lathrop. Fellow senior Arisha Talley has a high motor, and they have the ultimate mismatch in 6'2" freshman Ruthie Hebert. The Malamutes will face the North Pole Patriots in the first round. The winner gets West Valley, who we will preview tomorrow. And before we go tonight, here is your leaderboard sponsored by ExxonMobil. 4-time champion Lance Mackey is now in the lead. Mackey is now at the Ophir checkpoint ahead of Sonny Linder, Jeff King, Jake Berkowitz, and Nicholas Pettit. for the top 5. Other notables include Martin Boozer at number 8, Ali Zirkle at 11, Dallas Seavey at 15, Ken Anderson at 21, and Alan Moore sitting at 29. And that's a wrap for sports tonight. Thanks for rocking with me for a little while. Mike Schultz has your full weather forecast coming up next, and we'll catch you next time.